Yo, what is going on, everybody? This is Samuel Brown, aka RBT, coming at you with another challenge here on the Madden 16 Draft Champions. And today, as you see in the title, we are going to be doing the smallest college draft. And pretty simple, what we're going to do in this draft is every time we're given a selection, we are going to go with the player that went to the smallest college. And that's going to be up to my discretion. Hopefully you guys can understand that. Like, say I get around with a player from Alabama, a player from USC, and a player from Kentucky. Obviously, we'll be picking the player from Kentucky. Obviously, we're directing this towards football. Obviously, Kentucky has a bigger basketball program, but obviously, directing this towards football. But as always, if you guys are enjoying these Draft Champions challenges and want to see more on the channel, be sure to drop a like. And if we can get about 2 likes on this video, guys, that would be amazing. And if you do want to be part of this series, be sure to leave your gamer tag in the comment section below, like the video, and follow me on Twitter, and be sure to check out for updates when I am recording for this series. So with that said, guys, let's jump into this draft. And for the coach round, does it really matter? I guess I should check and see where these guys played in college. So we already start this off with a tough selection. Mike Patine played at Virginia, Jeff Fisher played at USC, and Jay Gruden played at Louisville. And I think we should go, I think Virginia is the smallest college out of those 3 selections. Hopefully I don't make anybody mad in this video. I would love to try out this Terrell Pryor card, but Ohio State's one of the bigger colleges in the freaking country when it comes to football. So it's going to be between Auburn and Oregon. I think Auburn has a little bit more fans than Oregon. And I think that might change in the future. Oregon's getting bigger and bigger, but as right now, I think out of these 3 choices, Oregon is the smallest, and that's completely just a random guess. I think Auburn and Oregon are tied, but with that, I am going with Max Unger. So this one is a pretty easy choice. Brandon Graham went to Michigan, Geno Atkins went to Georgia, and Jason Pierre-Paul went to South Florida. So with that, we are picking Jason Pierre-Paul, which I believe is our 2nd straight draft we've got him. Could be wrong there. But let's go into the next round. We have Bradley Roby, who played at Ohio State, Telvin Smith, who I think played at Florida State, and I think Patrick Chung played at Oregon. Man, this is so tough. This one is so tough, and I'm going to make Oregon fans really mad, but I think I have to go with Patrick Chung and Oregon again, because, I mean, Ohio State, one of the most popular colleges in the country. Same thing with Florida State. So Oregon, not saying they're a small college by any means, but I'm just going by the rule and going with Patrick Chung. I think I'd have much rather had Telvin Smith, a linebacker with 92 speed and 98 acceleration. My God, that's an insane card, man. But we are going with Patrick Chung, and still a really good card. So another tough pick here in round 4. We have Ben Roethlisberger, who played at Miami, Ohio, Matt Forte, who played at Tulane, and DeAndre Levy, who played at Wisconsin. So it's going to be between Miami, Ohio, and Tulane. I think when it comes down to it, I would say Miami, Ohio is a little bit smaller of a college than Tulane. I mean, Tulane's in like the New Orleans area. So I think it makes more sense to go with Big Ben here. Hopefully, like I said, I'm not making anybody mad with these decisions. I'm just trying to use my best judgment. But with that, got our quarterback. Now going into round 5, Jason Verrett played for TCU, Malcolm Jenkins, I don't know, and Jay Howard played for Florida, and Malcolm Jenkins played for Ohio State. So I think the most logical choice here is to go with Jason Verrett. Has some pretty decent stats, although he's a little bit undersized. He played for TCU, not saying they're a small college by any means, but they're a smaller college than Ohio State and Florida. So we finally get our first round where nobody really went to a huge college. Mike Neal went to Purdue. Tyshawn Gibson went to Wyoming, which you would think would be the smallest college out of a round, but Brandon Williams, I have to read it. He went to Missouri Southern State University. So pretty much the more words that are in a college's name makes them smaller and smaller. And we are going with Brandon Williams here. The highest overall, I guess, tied with Tyshawn Gibson. 97 strength, 92 tackling, 96 block shedding, 61 speed. But we are going with our first defensive tackle out of this draft. So going into round number 7, we have Dante Fowler, who went to Florida, Rolando McClain, who went to Alabama, and Bruce Irvin, who went to West Virginia. So I think out of Florida, Alabama, and West Virginia, by no means saying they're a small college, but I do think that's the most logical choice here. Although I really like this pick. I really like Bruce Irvin as a player too. 88 speed at 6'3", at left outside linebacker, 95 pursuit as well. So we get our first linebacker out of this draft. So this one is pretty easy. We're going with Jeff Allen, who went to Illinois. We have Ben Jones, who went to Georgia, and Brock Osweiler, who went to Arizona State. And that would have been a really hard selection because when you normally think between Arizona State and Georgia, you'd think Georgia. but Arizona State, if I'm not mistaken, has the highest enrollment out of any college in the country. So you got to really balance on how you select this, but simple enough. We're going with the guy from Illinois. That's Jeff Allen, 6'4", 90 overall. I will take that pick. We get our first guard of this draft. Now going into this round, we have Sebastian Vollmer, who played for Houston, Arian Foster, who played for Tennessee, and DeAndre Hopkins, who played for Clemson. So simple enough, we're going with the guy who played for Houston, that's Sebastian Vollmer. Although Houston had an insane year this past year, but obviously they are the smallest college out of these three selections. So we're going with the big 6'8" right tackle, and our offensive line should be pretty good. We need a right guard and left tackle to complete that offensive line. So we are getting that right guard, and we're getting our second Miami of Ohio player in this draft. He did go to Miami of Ohio. Sammy Coates went to Auburn, and Brandon Albert went to Virginia. So lucky enough, we're getting another elite player, elite offensive lineman. This draft's going really good. And we do get that right guard. He has pretty good stats as well. So all we need is a left tackle to complete that offensive line. We've yet to get a wide receiver or a running back. Well, G. We have to go with our second quarterback out of this draft, and that's Joe Flacco, because he played at Delaware, who I believe are FCS. Eddie Royal played at Virginia Tech, and Jairus Byrd, I know, played for Oregon. So that sucks. So this is another very, very tough one. We have Carson Palmer, who played at USC, so thank God we're not getting our third quarterback, because USC is obviously a huge college. Brian Bulaga played at Iowa, and we don't need a right tackle. And Alshon Jeffrey played at South Carolina. I'm trying my best to remain neutral here, man, and I know we need a wide receiver, but South Carolina, I mean, they're a decent-sized program. I mean, not done anything really on the national stage, not really won the SEC or won any big BCS bowls. And when you look at Iowa, they have had success in the past. They have made it to a couple Big Ten championship games. So I think, now that I'm thinking about it, I think the most logical choice, it's tough, and like I said, I'm going to make so many people mad, but I think the logical choice here is to go with Alshon Jeffrey in South Carolina. I think that's just genuinely a tie, so maybe I just needed to pick there who I wanted. But so out of this round, we have Devin Funchess, who would have loved to get at wide receiver. He's 94 speed, 6'4". He was a tight end at Michigan, so we're not getting him because Michigan's one of the most popular colleges in the country. Steve Smith played at Utah, and then Max Williams played at Minnesota. So that's another one that could possibly be considered a tie, Minnesota and Utah. But Utah's had a little bit more success when it comes to the national stage than Minnesota. Minnesota hasn't won any BCS bowls, and I know Utah beat Alabama a few years back, and they've been pretty successful in the Pac-12 as well since moving over from the Mountain West. So I think the most logical choice here is to go with Max Williams out of Minnesota, and he's a pretty good card. We need a tight end, so not complaining at all with that pick. So we have, I think, 2 more rounds to go. And, oh my God, it all depends on where Chris Canty went. Because I know Case Keenum played at Houston. Nigel Bradham played at Florida State. So if he went to a college bigger than Houston, I am effed. Well, boys, GG's in the chat, as Chris Canty went to Virginia, which I think we all can agree is a bigger college on the big scheme than Houston. And Houston. Thank you so much, Houston. Thank you so much for giving me my third quarterback out of this draft. Just fantastic. So what are we going to get with our last selection? Be some fire. We're going to get Jerry Rice, aren't we? We're going to get Jerry Rice. Oh my God. Boom, boom, boom. He played at freaking, where the frick did he play? One of my friends plays at where Jerry Rice played at. What is it? I can't even think of the name. It was Mississippi Valley State. Mississippi Valley State, man. Thank God we are getting. This is probably our best pick out of any of these challenges that I have done. Eric Dickerson played at SMU. Herman Moore played at Virginia. There's been a lot of players from Virginia out of this draft. But, oh my God, man, I am happy. I am so happy after we've gotten so many quarterbacks. We need a couple good wide receivers to throw to, and we got that in Jerry freaking Rice, man. I am so pumped for that. I'm going to love playing with him. We get an 83 overall, 84 overall offense, which I think is my best offense so far. And when you look at this, guys, we have an absolute legit offensive lineman. We are missing a left tackle, but with the other lineman we have, I think we're solidified there. We have a decent tight end, 2 really good wide receivers. We have a quarterback that's very good in Ben Roethlisberger. Didn't get a running back, but it's okay. I'm going to throw the ball a lot in this episode. And defensively, it wasn't that good. We're going to have problems on defense. Only got 1 linebacker, 1 safety. We got 2 cornerbacks. I thought we did. Never mind. We only got 1 cornerback in Jason Verrett, so that's going to suck. Got 2 D linemen, and I'm guessing our specialist, our kick and punt returner, yep, it's going to be Jerry Rice as well. So I think a pretty good team offensively, but defensively we may struggle. So hopefully I can play good. We're about to jump into a game against a subscriber, and hopefully I don't have to give away 20,000 coins. I probably will have to, but let's just get into it. Oh my. Oh my. Oh my. Oh my. Oh my god, what a start. Oh, I wasn't going to show you guys that, but if you notice at the beginning, Jerry Rice like ran into my player, and I wanted him to bring the kick back, but our 72 overall Philip Dorsett jumps in the way, gets the kick return, and brings it back for a touchdown. Why does EA have to do this to me? God dang it, dude. Wide freaking open. Like, just brilliant. This same exact thing that happened to me in the last game. Same exact thing. I go up 7-0, disconnection, and now they take a 7-0 lead and he's going to go on to beat me. I'm honestly now just starting to get mad. Big catch right here. Big catch. There we go. Pettis. Pettis. Oh, man, guys. I'm just trying to concentrate. I'm throwing a lot of short passes because, I don't know, things aren't just clicking. So I'm trying to be quiet, concentrate. Myers. Myers. Oh, man, just run it. Run it. What's going on? Somebody move. There we go. Get the touchdown. Thank God. That scared me to death. A is wide open. Come on, please. Oh, what a play. Max Williams. Oh, this is big. Whoop. There we go. Break the tackle. What a play. What a play from the tight end from Minnesota. I thought that play broke down, bro. What a play, man. I thought we were about to get this absolutely obliterated. Once I finally started to be quiet when it comes to the commentary and just concentrate, we're right back in this thing, guys. Oh, come on. Come on, Barron. Mark Barron. Come on, man. He didn't even try to catch the ball. Guys, this is a huge play right here. An absolute huge play. 3rd and goal from the 2-yard line. What's he going to do? He's going to run it. Nah, he's going to get it, isn't he? No, he's not. Oh, barely. I kind of want to send Hartline deep and then see if we can bring both those safeties to that side. Oh, do we just throw this one up to Jerry Rice? He's going to be one-on-one. Jerry Rice is going to be one-on-one. Jerry Rice, you've got to make this catch, man. You've got to make this catch. And he does. There we go. We didn't get our best player of the series so far for nothing, boys. Jerry Rice, before halftime, we go down to score in 40 seconds. This has turned into an absolute freaking back-and-forth match. If he picks us up, I'm going to cry. A very, very hard cry. Now, he's going to get the field goal, though, but thank God he does not pick up the first down. If we score a touchdown on this very next drive, guys, it's a chance. It's a chance we could come back. Williams is one-on-one. I don't know who Williams is, but can you make this catch? And he does! Down to the 5-yard line. Both of the Williams have just taken over this game. Here we go. Mike Williams. Okay, that makes sense. Down to the 5. James Starks gets into the end zone as we come back from 14 down as we take the lead 28-24. Well, I didn't pick a play in time, so that's not the ideal situation. It picked a play for me, so... Oh, he's going to score on this play, isn't he? Isn't he? Yep, he's wide open. God dang it. No. Okay, stop him. Stop him. Nah, he's in the end zone. Down to the 1-yard line. Make sure he's not running a toss. Into the end zone. We have a minute to score, boys. A minute. Can we do it? 3rd down and 9, guys. This is not the situation I want to be in. This is not the situation I want to be in. Although we do get a first down here. Max Williams. Oh, my God. He's going to get into the end zone. Oh, what's he going to do? Oh, my God. We just took the lead, but he has 30 seconds left. Oh, Max Williams. So much for the Jerry Rice story. How about the freaking Williams story? Here we go, boys. Just no big plays right here. Running deep zone. Come on, guys. No big plays. Watch them score in the first play. Wouldn't that just be just perfect? It's absolutely perfect. Please pick into the game right here. And we do! We get the pick. Get up. Get up. Go. Oh, my. Oh, my. Oh, my. Down to the 50. Let's go, baby. You guys know what is coming right now. Don't make me repeat myself. This is my victory formation right here. Jerry Rice, can he be the first person to end off my victory formation with a touchdown? Let's do it right here, boys. Let's do it. Let's do it.
Look at my down.
Has somebody caught it? Is it a touchdown? Nah, it's a pick. It's a pick, but that's okay. We still win. Good game to my opponent, though. I thought for sure, man, absolutely for sure I was about to get obliterated, absolutely smaggle-toffed in this game, man. But we end up coming back, and I'm actually proud of myself. We win 35-31, man. I didn't give up. I don't think I turned the ball over that whole entire game, too, as well. So, Good game to my opponent, Chris Dextees, as you see in the top right corner. This is actually the second game I won, guys, so I'm on a winning streak. I am on a winning streak, so I am going to give my opponent 5 guesses at what draft I did. If you missed the last episode of Draft Champions Challenge, the guy actually guessed right. So it's been done. It's not impossible, although I doubt he guesses this one right, but we'll just have to see. Well, as you see, his 5 guesses were best cars, best house, highest jersey number, tallest player, hottest sister. And he said instead of best house, oldest player. But unfortunately, all those were wrong. Like I said, I know these are very, very difficult to guess, but at least I give you a shot. So good guesses, actually. There's some pretty good guesses. Unfortunately, none of them were right. But once again, great game to Chris Dextees. I couldn't stop him offensively. And that game honestly could have gone either way there at the end. But anyways, guys, that is going to do it for this video. If you guys did enjoy, make sure to drop a like. And if we could get about, like I said, about 2 likes, at least 2 likes, guys, that would be absolutely amazing. If you have any suggestions for challenges for me to do in this series, let me know in the comment section below. With that said, guys, be sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I will catch you guys next time. Have a great rest of your day. Peace.